You've heard Elon Musk call himself the Dogefather, but what if I told you that his latest move might push Dogecoin straight into Wall Street? That's right, Elon is back talking crypto after years of silence, and this time, his words have triggered something far bigger than a meme revival. Bitcoin and Dogecoin, two of the most iconic cryptocurrencies on the planet, are suddenly at the center of one of the most unexpected Wall Street power plays of 2025. The buzz is real, the stakes are high, and what's happening right now could change how mainstream markets look at meme coins forever. It started when Elon Musk joined a thread on X discussing the weaknesses of traditional currencies in the age of artificial intelligence. In that same thread, he brought up Bitcoin, and out of nowhere, Dogecoin too. Not just a random mention, but a defensive proof of work, the core mechanism behind both Bitcoin and Dogecoin. It was the first time in years that Musk directly aligned himself again with the technology that built these coins from the ground up. And just as crypto communities started to light up with speculation, the timing got even more interesting. While Elon was publicly reaffirming his belief in Bitcoin's and Dogecoin's core mechanics, the House of Doge, an official corporate arm connected to the Dogecoin Foundation, was quietly finalizing a massive financial deal, a merger with Braghouse Holdings, a digital media company approved for NASDAQ trading. This means Dogecoin, the same coin that began as a joke in 2009 by Billy Marcus and Jackson Palmer, might soon have a direct seat at the Wall Street table. And that's not hype, it's a documented business move with millions of dollars behind it. The question everyone's asking now is simple: is Dogecoin finally stepping out of meme culture and into financial history? Because if this deal plays out as insiders suggest, it could set a new precedent, the first meme coin with a direct corporate gateway to Wall Street exposure. Let's break down how this even became possible. Dogecoin started as an experiment, a lighthearted project mocking Bitcoin's seriousness. Billy Marcus, the computer engineer behind it, wanted to create a fun, approachable version of crypto that anyone could understand. What nobody predicted was that this joke would gain real momentum. The internet took over. Memes, humor, and the viral culture that Dogecoin thrived in began to snowball. Over time, it wasn't just a token of fun, it became a cultural asset. Then came Elon Musk. His first few tweets about Dogecoin back in 2020 and 2021 sent prices skyrocketing and brought millions of new investors into the crypto world. He called it the people's coin, talked about its simplicity, and made it part of global crypto conversation. But after the 2021 market correction, Musk went quiet. Bitcoin took the lead again, institutional money flowed toward Ethereum, Solana, and new Layer 2 blockchains, while Dogecoin slipped out of the headlines until now. Musk's latest comments weren't just nostalgia, they carried a strategic undertone. In the X thread, he argued that proof of work, the same system criticized for energy consumption, remains one of the purest, most secure forms of consensus ever built. He called fiat currencies weak in comparison, especially in a world where AI could distort centralized systems. That single statement resparked Bitcoin's narrative strength, but what made the crypto world pause was his equal nod to Dogecoin. When Sir Doge of the coin, a respected voice within the Dogecoin community, replied to Musk, reminding him that Dogecoin runs on the same proof-of-work foundation as Bitcoin, Musk agreed. That exchange sent ripples across Crypto X. For months, Dogecoin's developers have been hinting at infrastructure improvements, better scalability, and increased network efficiency, but now, they've got the ultimate social endorsement back on their side. Meanwhile, the real-world moves behind the scenes were even more significant. The House of Doge, acting as a corporate subsidiary of the Dogecoin Foundation, revealed that it had reached an agreement to expand its treasury fund to an incredible $50 million. The purpose? To fuel the coin's journey toward a NASDAQ listing through its merger with Braghouse Holdings. Now, for anyone wondering what that means in plain terms, Braghouse is already approved for NASDAQ. This gives Dogecoin a backdoor pathway into traditional financial markets without having to go through the same exhaustive regulatory process as an entirely new listing. If the integration succeeds, Dogecoin becomes the first meme-born cryptocurrency with a legitimate financial presence tied to a Wall Street-approved company. That's groundbreaking. Because while ETFs and futures give indirect exposure to coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum, Dogecoin's situation here is different. This is direct corporate integration. It's not just another exchange product, it's a recognition that a community-driven digital asset can build tangible institutional bridges. Crypto analysts have already begun weighing in. Blockchain strategist Dima Potts described the move as the first major meme-to-market crossover event, saying it could change how traditional finance views community-driven projects. Meanwhile, crypto economist Laura Jensen explained that a listing of this nature doesn't just boost Dogecoin's visibility, it could strengthen investor trust by linking it to an auditable, SEC-compliant corporate entity. The financial expansion also opens the door for broader adoption. With $50 million in treasury funds, Dogecoin can back initiatives that develop new utilities, from payment gateways to real-world integrations. It's a shift from speculative hype toward functional value. And then there's Musk, the unpredictable catalyst. By stepping into this conversation right as the House of Doge announcement dropped, his timing couldn't have been more symbolic. Whether intentional or not, his endorsement gave legitimacy to the very moment Dogecoin was trying to professionalize its image. It's as if the meme coin finally grew up, and the father figure returned to acknowledge it. If we zoom out, we can see why the market is reacting this way. Bitcoin dominance has been steady, but altcoin narratives have been weak. Dogecoin's sudden alignment with major institutional strategies offers something new, nostalgia powered by innovation. The old meets the new, with a touch of Musk's influence in the mix. Now, investors and analysts are speculating what this could mean for Dogecoin's price trajectory. While no one can predict the future with certainty, the correlation between media visibility, institutional involvement, and community engagement has historically been Dogecoin's formula for momentum. The more real-world developments align with its branding, the stronger its fundamentals become. As Musk said during a previous interview years ago, fate loves irony. Maybe the coin that started as a joke ends up being the one that shows Wall Street the true decentralized spirit of crypto. So where does this leave us? A meme coin born out of internet humor, once used only for tipping creators online, is now eyeing a place among corporate titans. The House of Doge's $50 million treasury expansion and partnership with Braghouse could mark the beginning of Dogecoin's Wall Street era. If successful, this deal won't just be another crypto milestone, it could redefine what's possible for community-driven digital assets everywhere. Bitcoin brought decentralization to finance. Ethereum brought smart contracts to development. And now, Dogecoin, the underdog of the crypto world, is trying to bring culture and community to the core of institutional finance. Elon Musk's return to the conversation wasn't just a headline, it was a spark. His acknowledgement of Dogecoin's shared foundation with Bitcoin reminded investors why this project continues to matter. The technology may be simple, but its reach is enormous. And as the world looks to merge the digital economy with real-world finance, Dogecoin stands uniquely positioned, accessible, loved by millions, and now backed by legitimate financial infrastructure. Experts agree this could be the most pivotal moment in Dogecoin's entire history. Analyst Dima Potts predicts that this new level of exposure could trigger sustained growth if the listing succeeds. Laura Jensen added that even conservative institutional investors might consider exposure to Dogecoin once it enters traditional market systems. For a coin that started as a meme, that's an unbelievable transformation, but it's happening right now. The foundation is stronger than it's ever been, the community remains one of the most active in crypto, and the media attention surrounding this Wall Street crossover is building by the day. So the real question isn't whether Dogecoin will reach Wall Street, it's what happens once it does. Will it maintain its lighthearted, community-driven spirit while adapting to corporate standards? Or will this move mark the beginning of a new chapter where Dogecoin stands shoulder to shoulder with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other institutional heavyweights? One thing is certain, the world is watching, Elon Musk is talking again, and Dogecoin has never been closer to proving that even a meme can become a movement powerful enough to shake global markets. If you found this breakdown valuable and want to stay ahead of the next big moves in the crypto space, make sure you subscribe right now, turn on notifications, and stay tuned. Because as Dogecoin steps closer to Wall Street, every headline, every merger, and every must-tweet could be the spark that defines the next wave of the crypto revolution. This is the story of Dogecoin's comeback, from internet joke to financial icon, and we're just getting started.